Hey guys, and welcome back to Ease Deals and Steals. I'm guessing you're back because you just must know more, like me. Once I learned that you could buy things for only a penny or a few cents or whatever, uh, I can't even express the excitement, the confusion, the OCD that kicked in. Like I must know. I must know how to do this, where this is happening, how this is happening, everything about it, and I must conquer it. And so, if you're a little crazy like me, this penny shopping thing is right up your alley. And so, I've actually had a couple friends ask me recently, why are you telling everybody this? I don't really know. Um, I don't know. I want to share it. I think it's something that, like I've said in my beginning videos, I don't believe things should be thrown in the trash. And if that means somebody gets to something before I do, then so be it. I would rather somebody be putting it to use instead of it going in the trash. So, and yes, disclaimer, I know that every store doesn't do it, but I know that a lot of stores do. And we won't get into that. It is factual, very easy to check by actually just checking your own dumpster. That's not my thing, but believe me, if you check out DG dumpster diving, then you'll know that it's happening everywhere. So, back to the pennies. We've talked about some basics, and if we haven't talked about some basics, then you need to go down a couple videos and find the penny shopping basics, because we went over a couple different things, like the difference between an NCI store, a regular store, a marketplace store. You have to know the type of store that you are in order to know what products they are going to have and what you are searching for that is a penny. If you're in a regular DG versus an NCI, one, prices are going to be different. Two, products are going to be different. You may be completely wasting your time if you're looking for a penny list and you're in a regular store, but it's for NCI products. So make sure you watch the penny shopping basics. Let's see. Oh, obviously, again, I'll stress how unprofessional I am. My backdrop is actually my dad's blanket. Anybody that knows me personally, I lost my dad last year to COVID. And so this blanket, mucho importante to me, and that will be my backdrop and my alien babies because I love them so, even though they freak me out. Okay, back to my unprofessionalism. I don't know where I was going with that. So here we are, and I'm trying to gain my train of thought back. Basically, we want to talk about the pennies. So, the different types of stores. It's important to know where you are or where you are going or where you need to go. So watch that video. We also talked about core products versus seasonal products. And that is really important. Today, our lesson is going to be about core product versus seasonal product. Basically, just the big red flag, hey, this is a seasonal product that you should probably scan, okay, versus this is a core product, it's probably not going to change anytime soon, versus surprise, this is a core product, they're going out the door, you better start scanning, okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and unprofessionally flip you down so that I can show you some different things, okay? All right. Oh, gosh. All right. So first, we are going to talk about the obvious penny, okay? The obvious penny at this point would be Christmas. If you are in any stores and you see Christmas, then you best be scanning. Now, are there exceptions? Absolutely, okay? Chances of the item being a penny if it's just laying out, I want to say slim, but honestly, I don't know because I've found so many random Christmas pennies throughout the year that were just laying out. So it totally happens. So if you're in a store and it's past Christmas and you see anything that looks Christmas, smells Christmas, should smell Christmas, whatever, I would be scanning it, because it's definitely, well, I don't want to say it's definitely, it should be discounted, or it should be a penny if you are at the DG. So here's an example. Also, the red stickers are important, because sometimes the actual product may not look Christmas, but you see that red sticker, then that's how you know. Okay, so that's the obvious penny. Now we want to look back at the barcode. I just want to see if there's anything else that's obvious about it. And that's going to be a year and a month. So if you pay attention to barcodes, and obviously I had to start doing that, a lot of the DG items are going to have a year somewhere near the barcode. It may be a month in a year. It may be whatever, a letter in a year. I'm going to show you other examples. But this one, so say it's next Christmas. So say it's Christmas 2021. Oh, please God, let it be better. Christmas 2021. And you see this and you pick it up and you turn it around. This should still be a penny, because it's going to be from 2020. Okay. And pennies don't go away. Pennies don't go away until somebody buys them, or somebody takes them, or somebody throws them in the dumpster. So when in doubt, you always want to look around the barcode and see what you can find about a year. And as I'm looking at it, I also see this. So it's marked a couple different ways that it's 2020. Okay. Next, I said even if it smells Christmassy or fall, these are actually pennies right now. I bought them when they went on clearance. I didn't get them for the penny price because I already knew my store. She's on it, and she is. And she told me, you better get them now because I'm packing them up. So these are a penny at this point. So if you see them in any stores, there are other ones too. But again, what you're looking for, or what you're looking at, is the packaging, the scent, the smell, and the end caps where these items are typically. Okay, end caps, that's at the end of an aisle, that's facing the other way, and it's short and it has stuff displayed on it. Those end caps usually are rotating, right? There's different products being put on them. And a lot of times they can get messy, and so there's just random stuff that gets lost. Or a lot of times they have the rolltainers pushed in front of the end caps. And if you have some stores like, that rolltainer may sit there for 2 months. So guess what? I'm looking behind that rolltainer every time I go in there to see what's hanging out back there. And then I'm watching it. Okay. So make sure you're paying attention to packaging, anything that looks Christmassy, ribbons, bows. Okay. And sometimes it sticks out, sometimes it doesn't. But anything that looks fall or Christmas, you need to be scanning. Like I said, I do know of some exceptions, but for the most part, they should be. Okay, moving on. Let's see what else we can talk about here. Let's talk about some summer stuff, since summer is coming up. Well, I hope summer comes. I don't know. Based on last year, I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Okay. So summer, spring typically means yellow dot and red square. Okay. I just know this. 1, from working at DG, but 2, from doing this fun stuff. So, these are obviously from 2020. Okay. And you're going to know that No, these are from 2019. Sorry. No, it is 2020. SS20. So, SS stands for spring summer. So, spring summer 2020. Obviously, somewhere along the line there, these were made in 2019 or something. So, I was confused. But anyways, SS20, so they came out in 2020. So, they are a penny. The yellow dot, they've came out with new ones though, okay? So new ones, it's going to say SS20, S21. All of those stand for spring, spring, summer, whatever. Spring year. So those should be full price. We do get some glitches, what I want to say glitches, where, some random new product, oh my gosh, it's a penny that somebody finds just as they're scanning. So not that it doesn't happen, but most likely you are looking for the previous year. When you see new stuff being put out for the new season coming up, make sure you check that stuff to see if there's any from the previous year. Because as we know, these symbols and packages may look exactly the same. And it's just a matter of looking at the year. Okay, so this one, you can see there, 2020. Okay, I actually got a lot of summer items last year. They shipped out 2019 summer stuff. And so obviously everybody ran to the store. And that's if it's something new that, oh my gosh, it's a penny, or new stuff that comes out, but oh my gosh, they're shipping out the old. It goes fast, okay? So anyways, I did get quite a few of them, and it was super exciting, but that is also a situation that you may not have very happy managers, just because they're like, oh my gosh, I just put those out. So always be kind. I'm always apologetic. I mean, even though I'm doing what I'm doing, whether you like it or not, I'm going to be apologetic. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't pass this up. And then, of course, the follow-up with, do you need some pool stuff? Sharing, you want to share, you want to be kind. And even if they're not exactly happy that you're getting this stuff, they know the policy and they're going to sell it to you. Okay. Again, I'm trying to think this whole time of all the penny loads I've had. I think I've only been turned down once. I really do. I'm trying to rack my brain on that. I'll let you know if I come up with another one. Anywho, you're going to be looking for anything 2020 or before. It's possible they could have shipped out some 2018 and not known it, okay? Some of this stuff comes from the distribution center. The store has no idea. They're just putting it on the shelf. They don't know it's last year's model, okay? So make sure you're checking it when they start putting out new stuff. The yellow dot towel is just another example. There's a blue dot towel out there right now that is not a penny, okay? So don't be jumping on it as soon as now. Okay, you can jump on it to scan it, but don't throw 10 of them in your cart and then walk up and get mad when it's not a penny, okay? Cooling towel, yellow dot is a penny, okay? And if we look at the year, we're going to see that it says 2020, okay? So, moving on. Let's look at another one. Let's look at a blue dot. This is from last year.
Just wanna see my beautiful face.
See your beautiful face because it's so beautiful. Okay? So we don't want them to see that beautiful face.
Why?
Oh, because it's not a lot of people right now, but it could be. So please go there upstairs and I'll be up there in just a second. So as you can see, this one says FW19. So FW is fall winter. All right. So this is an old one, obviously. But it's a blue dot from 2019. So I got it last year in 2020 when the 2019 blue dots pennied. Okay. Now they have new blue dots out. All right, guys, it's a cycle. They keep these symbols and they just put new years on them. So again, make sure when you see a symbol, you've got to check the year because they reuse these symbols. Okay. All right. Let's see here's one I want to talk about as far as just, if it's marked one way, doesn't mean that's what it's really priced, okay? I just want to give examples, stuff that they don't have any kind of, dot or anything like that on them. You may just see them throughout the store, or these were obviously in clearance. They were marked. I know that these have been in clearance for quite some time. If you start doing this, you learn, you start seeing, the same things over and over again or what have you, and you kind of figure it out. So, but these are perfect examples of pennies that could be hanging in your clearance section right now, and you think they're $2.25 or 90 cents, and they're pennies. Okay. So checking the clearance section is, I would say, was my first, penny shopping, I guess, thing. I started in the clearance. And then from there, from watching videos and watching the posts, then I learned more about the core products and the seasonal products. And then I started venturing out into the other aisles. So just make sure you're checking your clearance sections and you are scanning. We have had, a couple big clearance events and a couple big penny surprise, penny, everything pennied type things. So there were a lot of shoppers out, and, the clearance sections should look a lot smaller than they did, but maybe not in your area if people didn't know. So, I would start in the clearance section. Another example, just of pennies that could be sitting in your clearance section, whether it's marked or not marked, and they are pennies. Okay. Because all of this stuff has pennied in the last, couple weeks. Okay. All right. We talked about that. Okay. Here's another one that you want to keep your eye out for now, because this is summer, is our green dot. This one, as you can see, is going to be summer 2020. Okay, so the stuff they're putting out on the shelves now should say S21 or SS21 or SY21, or maybe there's another 21. Obviously, the point is 21. If you find things that say 20, you better be scanning, because they should be ringing up a penny. All right. I think that's it for now. I hope that helps on some symbols and understanding just what the symbols are. Like I said, watch my other video first, which now that we're at the end of the video, I don't know if that helps. But if you already watched it, then yeah, go back. You need to watch the basics before you watch about the symbols and the obvious pennies. We'll talk more about surprise pennies, and I want to start releasing surprise pennies to everybody. But like I've said before, I need to get some love. I need to hear back. I need to get some feedback. Still feeling pretty one-sided in this relationship, not giving out everything until I know, you're right there. So, all right. Peace out, guys.